turn around. Right here. Come this way. This way. Bobby, that's this way.
Greetings, fellow citizens of Disneyland. It is a glorious day of celebration back home in Disneyland. Today is the day, the official day that we've been dreaming of. Two big milestones. Not only can citizens of Disneyland from all around the country come back home to the park, but finally, finally, after so many hot days, after so many sweaty days, are you ready? Are you ready? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show the world my true identity. You've never seen my real identity. This is what I look like, guys. Hey!
I thought it was somebody else. Sorry, I gotta go.
Yeah, who is this person? I don't even know who this
Imagine it was
is.
David from Fresh Bake all along.
Look at Winnie the Pooh!
Oh my gosh.
He's got
Wow.
his pet!
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Winnie!
Look at that.
Look, he's just chasing like
Look
bumblebees
at
and
that.
butterflies. Oh gosh, we are
Where's your
living our
ears?
best.
Where's your ears?
They don't match my outfit.
By the way,
It's gonna work today.
these guys showing up right when I went live was not planned.
No.
That was Disney. That was straight Disney
We were
magic.
trying not to interrupt, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair.
We were trying to get some little photo bombs with you, but
How am I not going to say hi though when I see your
I know.
faces?
Yeah.
Your smiling faces.
Ah!
So credit due where credit is given. You guys went out to Disney World and we're talking about how different it felt.
Yeah.
And I kept listening to the live streams and be like, yeah, I guess.
Right.
You weren't overselling it.
Right.
You weren't
You
overselling
weren't.
it at all.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's so awesome to be out here like this.
I know it feels
trip.
different. It's not. You don't think it's gonna matter.
Oh,
You don't think it's gonna
Oh.
matter until it does, and you're like, oh.
yeah, it
You
does.
get it once you're here.
It does.
It's worth everything to be here, maskless. I don't know. There's something about the air hitting your face.
Well, your whole line of vision is back.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
you just feel like you again.
I do. That's
know?
what I'm saying, and it's like it is a little jarring for people at first. I can say because even when we were in Florida, I remember the first day or so, you're kind of
Right.
like, oh, this feels
Right,
weird.
right.
get up from a table from eating something and you immediately are like, oh wait, I forgot to put,
Well,
wait.
it's muscle memory, right?
Yeah.
You get. Oh, wow.
There you go.
Maybe you guys are onto something with this umbrella thing.
And look at how much cooler it got,
It-
right?
it is.
I'm gonna just let you enjoy this for
It
a
is.
minute.
Oh,
I want
I-
you to see.
I don't know
There you
about this. Is a bad look though. Double
No, I
fisting
think
into
you-
Disneyland. This is a bad
go. I
look.
do it all the time with my phone and this. I do it all the time.
Yeah, but you got a
We're
cameraman.
gonna call you Bricky the Disney Bear.
Bricky Poppins.
Bricky Poppins.
Just, I'm gonna fly away now, guys.
Poppins,
I'm gonna
no.
just fly away, guys.
Dude, it's a good look, but doesn't it? I'll hold it over your head so you can feel.
So I'm gonna do a lap. I'm gonna take my live stream lap. I want to show everybody what it looks like with everybody back from out of state.
Yeah.
Everybody, you can see people smile again,
I know.
and then I'm hunting you two
Thumbs
down.
up for smiles.
Thumbs up for smiles.
smiles.
You know how to work this gig. You know how to do it.
Oh, what?
Well, yeah, go do your lap. And
You
then
here
we'll
all
meet
day?
up.
Yeah. We're gonna do Starbucks and then a Grand Circle tour.
Woo!
So if you
I love
happen
that.
to be done by then, come find us.
I will find you guys. Have
You
fun.
come
a little
right
bit,
in.
Good
bro.
seeing you guys.
Look at Winnie. I can't
That was such a fun impromptu little moment with some friends, but here's the deal. I was originally going to start today's live stream back at the tunnel on the right? I wanted to walk through and take you guys in, but I've gotten addicted to sitting right over here on a bench. I've just been sitting right over there on a bench and just watching people smile. Like, it's one of those little things that I don't know if you ever thought about how much your happiness was projected by others smiling at Disneyland. And yeah, there's just a horse cruising past me. But literally, I was sitting on a bench just watching people in front of the park's icon, posing for photos and just smiling.
Picture with the castle, it's kind of like
Just getting to see people smile and having the day that they've dreamed about for so long, today feels like a real victory for not only me as an individual, but for citizens of Disneyland, for the state of California, for America. Like, we did it. And I hope that it's not a celebration that's like a beat too soon, but for right now, it feels like a victory. So to everybody that did the right thing, that, stayed home, skipped out on family stuff, didn't get to see people that you love, lived the boring year, washed your hands, wore that annoying mask. For everybody that did the right thing, thank you so much, because I owe it to you. for getting me back here today. And because I do owe it to you, let's take a lap around all of Disneyland and let me show you what it looks like with all of the out-of-state people back for the first time, and to see these, right? Big smiling faces. Let's take a lap. Let's cruise around. And it is really bright, and I can't really read the comments right now because it's so bright. But I hope you're talking amongst yourself, and I hope you're having a good time. And even if I don't respond, know that I feel honored that you're spending your day with me. So I'm just gonna do this. Looky there. Little Winnie the Pooh out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that little kid smiling. That is something I have missed. That is fantastic. We'll come over here on the side so we're not in the back of everybody's photos. That is awesome. Let's do Tomorrowland first and get the worst over with. Let's take a rip through Tomorrowland as we begin our lap. And a true lap of Disneyland, you always end up where you begin. So we will work our way back to Sleeping Beauty's castle. But let's just take this lap and enjoy families and friends and couples, just everybody out having a good time. Cruising up. Still, Buzz is closed, but I believe there was a date that was announced for it. We got Star Tours with a says a 10-minute wait time. That's pretty impressive. Cruise over where we should be looking at Mary Blair murals, but you know, progress, right? Progress. When I post up someplace with some nice shade, I'll make sure to check in with the comments. But look at this, friends. Look how normal this looks. Just seeing people back living their best life in Disneyland. All these smiles. This is great. I think that this is maybe hitting me more than my actual return to the park, because this is the day where it truly feels like we were able to get over that bizarre hump. All right, everybody's so curious about capacity. How many people are here? Supposedly there's 35% of typical capacity. You can see huge line out here for the return of Pizza Planet. I believe some of the restaurants are doing soft openings today. That's what I've heard. There might be a little Docking Bay 7 in my future. But it looks like we got a 45-minute wait to get up on Space Mountain, which that's been pretty true for the reopening. I also heard that they're going to soon take the hand sanitizer out of the hand sanitizer ball and replace it back with water. But it was so cool that they created that hand sandy ball. How cool is the Space Mountain popcorn cart? Love that thing. There's Stitch up on the edge of Star Wars Launch Bay, which I pray they open it any day now. The kids need to launch. Oh, I see a super chat there. Disney Adventure Vlogs, fireworks coming back around 4th of July. That's so great.
Say hi, Stitch!
Emily, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, let's healthy flow of people coming through. If I missed any other super chats earlier, I apologize. There's just a A lot of happiness and a lot of sunshine, like emotional and physical sunshine. All right, if we're gonna do a true lap, let's walk this perimeter. Let's work our way back to the Tomorrowland train station just to see how some of the back arteries of Disneyland are feeling right now. Now, the cast members are still indeed wearing their facial coverings. I've spoken to a couple of them and they said that they intend on still wearing them after the mandate is released, just because they feel like their extreme exposure to thousands of people every day isn't a bad idea. Oh, Bird! I wonder if Bird's wearing a mask today. Gain Life, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that, bud. It is so great, like you said in your comment, it is great to see a park full of smiles. And oh no, I got a hitchhiker. Certain little leaf wanted a free ride around Brickyland. That's not happening. So you can see we got people up here on the platform because the trains are back to circulating. Oh, sounds as if the train is well on its way. I can see now. Cinder, what's up, bud? How you doing? Good to see you there. Amanda K, what's up? Scary Gary, what's up, bud? Matt, good to see you. Anna, thank you for being here. Emily said, hi, Bricky, love your videos. Have a blessed day. Stay hydrated. All the Disneyland moms are telling me to get that drink going. Thank you so much. Gain Life says, let's rip the place with kindness, laughter, and full smiles. I'm going to enjoy this ride, Mr. Bricky. Thank you. Oh, man. So excited to have everybody here with me. Let's get a look over into Utopia. I don't hear Utopia, the musical, playing right now. I think that's scheduled for later on today. But let's keep cruising. Thank you to everybody over in the chat. Big thanks to everybody who hit thumbs up on today's video, and to all my subscribers of the channel. Thank you so much. Seeing that little number slowly climb every day just keeps inspiring me to work harder and come out to the park more and keep doing these streams and bringing everybody with me. Because I remember when there was like, I don't know, 30 of you. And I was impressed by that number. And Disneyland wasn't even open. And we were just walking through Google Earth Maps. So shout out to Cookie Monster Kid, Ramon's dad, and the freak of DCA. The three wise men of the old school streams. That's all right, my bad. Almost got hit by a stroller. That's back. Okay, let's cruise over here. We're over to the Submarine Voyage area. Something that I don't think is going to come back just cause. I think I'm cool with that. We can still see the extended queue area over here is transformed into this dining area. The only bad thing about this being closed for a ride is that one of my favorite photo spots, one of my favorite quiet spots of Disneyland, my favorite photo spot is that balcony right there. Friends, do not miss the opportunity when that's open. If you get off this monorail, it is your responsibility as a citizen of Disneyland to come over here past the elevator, to stand there, hand your phone to a loved one, and get the sickest Matterhorn pic you can get with the lagoon behind you. Maybe you'll catch a monorail when those come back to life. But that is one of the best quiet spots, one of the best photo spots. Cannot wait to get back up there. I mean, I like my chances of doing it right now, but I just don't want to get into trouble. All right, let's cruise around to the outer edge of Tomorrowland, where we transition over into Fantasyland. And you know, I think for documenting the moment, I think I want to take the quiet path so we can rip through the castle, right? We'll take the quiet path down, and then we'll be able to rip through the castle and come into Fantasyland the way we're supposed to. Yeah, let's do that. Walk down this quiet corridor where you can see people recharging their batteries because it is hot. Gonna get into the 90s here today in Anaheim, but no temperature could be too cold or too hot for people to celebrate this day. This couple that's walking towards us, I saw them ripping their Sleeping Beauty pics, and it just really made me happy to see them out there taking those photos with those big smiles. Oh, the little things that we took for granted. And now I'm gonna get some of this ice. Just gonna soak my hand in that ice. Ah, that feels so good. That feels so good. Cooling off there. So if any of you got turned around, here is the other corridor on the, because Matterhorn basically is an island that exists all on its own. But we took this corridor, the Tomorrowland side, not the Fantasyland side, just so we could get that proper Sleeping Beauty castle flex. You know, while I'm talking quiet spots, phew, I gotta cover this one as well. One of my other favorite evening spots. You're gonna look at this during the daytime and be like, Bricky, you've lost your mind. But nighttime, during the normal times, you can see this big track in here. They do a show, it's random. These lights pulse, they play music, fountains take off. There's a little interaction over here. These bushes that you can't see it right now, but these bushes have Christmas style lights all planted inside of them. And friends, date night, especially if your partner doesn't know that this is a thing, just be like, hey boy, come over here. I want to hang out with you. I want to hang out with you in this little spot. Let's just have a conversation. And then all of a sudden, when this goes off and they realized you planned it, Disney magic. Here we see Tigger trying to karate chop his way through the chain. And look at this. Look who's back. That is great. Tigger trying to get a march going there, which is fantastic. I'm not stalking them. I was already going this direction. But how fantastic is that, just to see that duo ripping the park. All right, let's go past these two swans, which actually swans used to call this home. Look at this big dude. Just eating all that free Disneyland grass. Hey, enjoy that grass while you can, because I hear Bobby Chapstick is trying to find a way to make you pay. Oh, I'm gonna scoot through real quick, sorry. Just sneak you guys over to the grotto. You know, this is normally now full with a Peter Pan line. So let's just soak this moment in, guys. Nice little quiet moment. Shout out to the Peter Pan tree. The only thing that would make today better is if I could come around this little bend and find ye old Christmas shop back open. Oh, not yet, but one day soon, ye old Christmas shop will be back and I'll be ready. Friends, I hope you're enjoying today's live stream. I thought I'd be able to read the screen here, but still very bright out. My phone is trying not to die, so it's got my screen pretty dim. All right, let's check around. Still no Christmas shop. One day. Hey, how you doing? What's up? We having fun?
We're having so much fun. No mask.
Right?
No mask, enjoying life.
All free smiles. Right?
Oh, yeah.
All free smiles
All
today.
Yeah, we watch you all the time, too. Yeah.
Hey, happy birthday,
Oh,
bud.
thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
So fun to
Happy
see
21,
you.
man.
Oh, no. Yeah, I wish.
Me too. Me too. You guys have fun today. Thanks for saying hi. Bye-bye. All right, so here we have Peter Pan with a healthy line. Huh? Snow White. Oh, I what I'm realizing is these lines are back to normal. Yes, that's why everybody's fitting in. That's why the grottos are empty. Because we are back to normalsies. Look at that. Back to having strollers in your calves. Look at that. Wowie, wowie, wee wow. All right, let's continue our little tour through Fantasyland. You guys remember on opening day when this was just a walk-on and I just kept ripping toads? That was great. Not today. Not today, Satan. Wow, look at all of that. You know, it feels familiar. We're gonna go this way and then we will loop back for the second half of Fantasyland. Don't worry, Fantasyland friends, we will work our way back. But first, let's check out the Alice Corner on our way over to Small World Promenade. I swear I love this attraction when it's cruising around. And every time I walk by, it's the load time. I just can't seem to catch it dancing. I see somebody super chatted. I cannot read your name to save my life. Thank you so much. I think it says Kimberly Moore. I can read the name. I cannot read the comment. My phone is so dimmed out due to the excessive heat. Thank you so much for the super chat. I think there's another one too. AS, I cannot read the message, but thank you so much, bud. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. All right. Let's keep our little tour going here. You guys have no idea. If people wander in, they go, why is he not responding to the chat? If you could do me a favor and just be like, oh, he wishes he could read the chat. But he's navigating Disneyland on a bright, sunny day with sweat dripping into his eyes. I so badly wish that I could just hang out in the chat, which is why when friends of mine, like Best Life goes live, I never seem to be able to catch Ordinary Adventures, but Best Life, I always seem to be able to catch their live streams. I love getting to hang out on other people's live streams so that I get to enjoy the conversation, because you miss it on these on-the-go videos. It makes me want to get back to shooting in the office again, in the home studio. So just listen to the silence over here, right? It was so noisy, just paces away on the edge of Fantasyland, and now we're over here where it's just so quiet. Oh, I can read these now. Kimberly Moore, thank you so much for saying it was nice to see my smiling face. I'm even showing my teeth today. I hate my teeth. I always try to do this like serial killer smile where I don't show my teeth. It's like a confident smirk. And I'm even showing teeth today. That's how happy I am. AS says, oh, it looks hot today. Well, the joke's on him because he was actually in the park like 10 minutes ago. So I think that's hilarious. Come over here and see if I can read some of these. Megan Mouse says, shout out to the old Twitch gang from summer 2020 that carried us. Oh man, the old Twitch gang was sick. We had a lot of fun last summer during some of the most depressing times. All right, let's walk up to the top here. Kind of sneak in the back way to Small World. But enjoying these quiet views. Somebody just said hi. I'm gonna say hi back. What is up? How you guys doing?
Good time.
All right, tell me. I cannot see my screen to save my life. Tell me that's an out-of-state accent I hear.
It is not. We
Oh,
are Bay Area brats.
oh, Bay Area. But like the Bay Area of Arkansas, right? Right?
Yeah, but we've seen a lot of out-of-staters. They've been enjoying themselves.
First time back?
First time back for this one.
And review? Feel
Like
normal?
it? Feel normal? And you got to compare yesterday to today.
Oh, back-to-back days.
Yeah. Yep.
No wonder you guys are sitting at a bench. You're
We're
exhausted.
relaxing.
Yeah, and back-to-back days are rough. I love the park a lot.
Yeah.
I don't do back-to-back days. I'm too old. I need that space to rekindle my magic.
Yeah.
But thanks for saying hi.
Thanks.
And you ladies have fun today.
You too.
What's the big agenda today?
Just enjoy. We're off to Small World next,
Woo.
and we've got Rise of the Resistance.
Oh, you've rode it before.
Yes.
You've rode it before.
Yes.
You watch YouTube?
Dude,
But you don't talk on YouTube. You're a watcher, not a talker on YouTube.
being shy?
I understand your philosophy. You're like, I'm only watching a Bricky, I'm not talking on it.
right.
I get it. You ladies have fun today. Bye-bye. Thanks for saying hi. That daughter will make a great future business executive where she will be able to negotiate hard deals with her stern reactions. Here's a little discovery. Hi, how are you? It is so fun today watching people take their photos, seeing them smile. You guys know my stance on kids, like I've often been quoted saying kids ruin Disneyland, but I'm going to say that today seeing the kids have fun has made Disneyland extra special. So timestamp it, that time that Bricky got all mushy and talked about how kids was making Disneyland feel special. Timestamp it. It's a rarity. It doesn't happen too often. And speaking of children, we come to the edge of the children around the world on the happiest sail that ever set sail. That's the exact quote. Nailed it. Oh, it is hot out here. But look, we can see the children coming by, and I'm waiting for little cowboy Bricky. There's Pinata Gus. Look, oh, there it is. It's Pinata Gus and Cowboy Bricky. We come out at the same time. BFFs. All right, let's roll around. 20-minute wait time for Small World, not bad. 20 minutes of wait time for 15 minutes of ice cold AC. That sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. And yeah, today's live stream is pretty much turned into a podcast because I cannot read the screen in the bright, bright sun, but I still hope you're having fun either way, and I hope you guys are keeping each other entertained and you're just going, Bricky, just shut up. We're talking here. Stop ruining our good time. Strollers are back. Strollers are back. And look at all these happy sailors. All right, let's add to the population of Toontown. Looks like I counted as one extra lemon into the land. Oh, whoa, that's a big super chat. Atomic Child, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate the support, man. Let's get back over here in the little quiet lane. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for wishing me a good day. I hope you're having fun. Seeing all these people smiling back home at Disneyland. I was really hoping that somebody would bump into me from out of state. I wanted to hear a "Hey Bricky" from somebody like, on the other side of the Mississippi. So we could document an epic return to normalcy and to home. Let's do a lap around Roger Rabbit's fountain. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but Roger Rabbit is actually a movie. That's right, kids. It's a movie that racially profiles toons and the community of Toontown, brought back to life inside of Disney's park with Toontown. I'm trying to do my best like parade announcer, where they have that little paragraph of text that they read you to kill some time. Sounds like the Gag Warehouse is doing extra time with all that drilling there. And of course you can see the massive structure up on the horizon, which is the soon to be amazing Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which I'm so excited to announce I get to ride that. Last week in September, I'll be ripping Walt Disney World, and I'll be ending my trip at Walt Disney World on Friday, October the 1st, when I will be one of the lucky citizens of Disney World, covering the big 50th anniversary. And I did a little monkey math. Last time I was in Walt Disney World, the castle was covered in candy, which means it's been 25 years since Old Man Bricky is Walt Disney World. All right, surely I can read some chats here. Surely I can say hi to some folks. Woo! Are you going to get on a ride? I don't know. I want to give everybody a lap. I got to ride a ride earlier today, which was fun. Yeah, Walt Disney World in September. I'm going to be their sender for the entire last week of September. What's up, Nikki Lasagna? How you doing? I'm going to, you know what? I wore this shirt today too. It felt like this was a good welcome people back, right? Felt like this would be a good welcome back to the park shirt. Tunnel on the right and all that jazz. I'm going to rip some water and read some comments. Woo! I am blazing right now. Very hot. Happy to see those words on a shirt. Thank you so much. Let me do a little... Oh no! It appears that I have dropped my... Oh no, here it is. I thought that I had dropped my trusty sweat rag, because it is hot out here. Thank you. The shirt is a gift from a Club 1313 member, and I wanted to wear it today because I thought it would be cool. Will you go and Rise of the Resistance today? No, I didn't, because I knew... What's up, Federal? It's good to see you, bud. I didn't try to get a boarding group for Rise of the Resistance because I knew I'd be live streaming, and I didn't want that to conflict with my live stream time. I mainly came here today to shoot videos for the channel this week and to take all of you into this epic day of return. I tell you what, if we get the thumbs up to Avengers Campus the Musical was 300 likes last Tuesday. If this Tuesday, if we can get it up to 400 likes, I'll ride a ride. Woo! What's that there? Yes, Whole face Bricky, what a vibe. What a vibe, right? To get to see me smile and get to see me just enjoy the world and get to see everybody else. It has been phenomenal so far today. 313 likes. Do we get to pick the ride? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that because you guys will try to do something mean. Dr. Ray says, Bricky taking in the glory of Disneyland via your great entertainment during my lunch half hour. Oh man, so glad that you're here, Dr. Ray. Hope you're having fun. It is nice to have a smiling face and get to see them. Teacups? No! No! We are not teacupping. No way. It is too hot of a day. Too hot of a day to teacup. No way. Woo! I think maybe what would be a good ride? What would be a good everybody back ride? I'm thinking maybe Small World, right? Like today is the day about peace and harmony and community. I think Small World would be a good ride to go through. I think it would be an epic thing to do on a day like today. Astro Orbiter, get out of here, Nick Lasagna. Get out of here. Oh, it is time for a sip, for sure. All right. Enough of my pumpkin head. Let's get back to our lap as I'm so excited to take all of you guys around Disneyland on this epic day, which I've kind of referred to as Disneyland 2.0. But I'll be putting up a video tomorrow that kind of shows you what all's changed, like, just to kind of give you an expectation of what's happening. And then Thursday, I got a little something fun planned for the channel, where I had promised myself that once these were back, once faces were back, that I would start doing vlogs, right? Because it's not just about the history, it's not just about the updates, it's not just about the fun facts. Disneyland is also about having fun. But I wasn't really doing any vlogs because without the face, how do you really see the full interaction? How do you really get that contact buzz of being in the park with somebody? So Thursday, vlogs are back on the channel where you just, no agenda, ripping through the park, having fun, riding rides, talking to friends. Wherever I go, I go. So hopefully you guys will get a contact buzz off of that one. All right, let's get wheels up. Let's get back to cruising. Oh, super chat. Henry Perkins says, it was great meeting you. Opening day of Avengers Campus. Oh, that was fun. And vlogging tips. I hope to have a guest on the pod soon. Awesome. Thanks, bud. Whew. If you haven't seen yet, be sure to check out Bricky's land design breakdowns. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, Mark Twain. You don't have to twist my arm. You don't have to twist my arm. Get me on the Mark Twain. Okay. Let's get up to Mickey's house, and we'll use the Mickey Fountain as our turnaround spot. But yeah, Toontown, full of people, having a good time. Little ones ripping the park. Let's do a little mischief, right? Somebody else is jamming up the other one. Let me do a little mischief. Toontown mischief. Sorry, I stole that from you. I just beat a kid to the button. What a bully. Nailed it. Nailed it. Me and Red Shirt Kid are nailing it. All right, let's cruise back to our other half of Fantasyland. You know, it's not as crazy crowded as I think a lot of people were projecting it would be. And I think a big reason why is the buildings are actually back to holding people again. So the last handful of weeks, it would feel busier than what it was because everywhere was just covered in long lines of people, making it hard to navigate and to get around. But now that people are back inside the buildings, the way they were always intended to hold guests waiting to ride an attraction, it's actually back to feeling more peaceful than what it had been the last couple of visits. I think I calculated, I think today's return to the park 12 for me. So 12 visits in the reopening has given me a pretty good barometer on the expanding and population of Disneyland per ride, but also the way that the lines are slowly got really big and crazy, and now how they're going back into their natural habitat. So really interesting. All right, we're going to take the private passage out. Do love that Small World wall. Oh, just a water fountain, not a refuel station. Always like to point out those refill stations to people when I come across them. Oh yeah, it feels good back here. All right, we're coming around the edge of the Storybook Land Canal boats, which is still not operational, but I have a feeling, I think I've read that it's going to be coming back real soon. So, will be a fun one to get back out on. I'm a huge fan of modeling and love ripping through there and looking at all those little itty bitty tiny structures. Love it so much. Look at that planter, man. That is just beautiful. Oh, I haven't seen this balloon before. This sort of like scribble sketchy Mickey. That's cool. See the extreme thrill ride ahead, Dumbo. You may remember on opening day, I rode it. I know a lot of you in the chat are afraid to ride that ride, but I would just say, you gotta live your life, man. You gotta conquer fear. You gotta obey your thirst. You gotta do the do. You gotta save money with the general. Look at this low flyer. He's scared to go high. Please. I got on the one. There's one that goes higher than the rest. You don't know this. There's a special fun fact. One Dumbo cart goes higher than the rest, and it also goes faster than the rest. And actually, if you do it properly, you'll lap the other elephants. That's the one that I rode like a boss. If you want to see all my fun facts about how you get on the Dumbo cart that goes higher and passes the other ones because it goes faster, I've got a video linked below called Dumbo Columbo, where I investigate the deep history of Dumbo and show you how to do it like a true champion. I like our rods. I like our rods. I feel like it's going to get pulled out. Look at that shot, guys. Look at that shot. It feels so amazing to be standing right here. Wow, wow, wow. A victorious day, man. A day that nobody knew when it would happen, but everybody was hoping that it would. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. Wowie wee wow. You want me to pull that sword? I'll pull it right out. I'll pull it right out. You guys ready? I know the trick on pulling it out. Hold on. What's that, cast member? You don't want me to pull it out right now? Why? Oh, because it'll make everybody else feel puny and weak. But I want to pull it out. I should wait? Do it at 9 o'clock? All right, I'll come back and do it. All right. This cast member who didn't want to be filmed asked me not to pull it out because it makes everybody else feel weak. And then they realize that I'm truly the chosen one. So, you know, I don't want to see the kids cry. Let's keep it a happy day, right? Let's keep it a happy day. Let's let everybody else believe they have the same powers as me. Cruising on the outer edge of Fantasyland. If you're doing score at home, that's right. We have 5 more lands to dive into and to explore. Up next, Frontierland. See lots of people hanging over here where they used to have... Didn't that used to be outdoor vending in that cove, or was that always a sitting spot? Starting to have more and more a hard time remembering it the way that it used to be. And just like that, we are in Frontierland. The hard facts that built America. Let's cruise through here. Quietly, all we hear is the echo of critters off in the distance and the hum of that mine car crawling up to its top height. Some say that it's haunted, and to those I say, stop being a baby. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Coming around here, the riptide rocks, it feels like you're surfing Huntington Beach, but you're not. You're walking through rocks in the great outdoors at Disneyland. There's a little peaksy up on the top of the mountain there. I gotta start doing this wearing like VR goggles so I can see the chat. I want to have fun with everybody else. What could go wrong if I was walking around with VR goggles on? Looking like a Daft Punk citizen of Disneyland. There's no way anything could possibly go wrong. There it is. There it is. And now back across the bridge. Love that. Let's look out into the pond. See if we can discover any wildlife.
Hey, Chris, get some ideas for your tactics?
Ah, some rare tax talk at Disneyland. Fascinating. I see some friends have hit up the Fast Pass for Club 1313 members. And unfortunately, Baby Phone is dead. Baby Phone was the one object that I forgot to charge up for today. So I can't dip over there. But even if I could, I believe I'd have a hard time seeing that screen. So I apologize to my beautiful Club 1313 members that I can't give you access to the Fast Pass today. We're right on schedule for the Mark Twain to pull back in. I see a green super chat. Let me see if I can park and say thank you and not be rude. Rick the Boat Guy, thank you so much for the ironic super chat while I'm in front of a boat. Rick's question was, how long out can you book dining reservations for? What's dining reservations, guys? Is it 30 or 60 days? I don't think that the dining reservation is quite queued up with the actual park reservations. I think there's a little bit of a difference between the two there. I don't have the solid answer in front of me, but I know one of these brilliant Disneyland fans in the chat will help you out, Boat Guy. Thank you for supporting the stream today with your super chat. Muchos gracias. Wait a minute. Did I just do that subconsciously because I see Miguel waving at me? Oh, Coco. Oh, Coco. Oh, he's air guitaring? Sick. Look at that. He is high on the Coco. Yes. Love that so much. That is great. I'm enjoying seeing Disneyland evolve into a park where everyone can see themselves represented in the characters, the shows, the attractions. It is really transforming itself in such a great way. And being able to see cast members wear the clothes that they want to wear, not the ones they're assigned to wear. You know, you still got to wear your costume for your land, but you get to pick out of that land-specific wardrobe which part of that wardrobe best identifies you as an individual. Love that. Thank you, Josh Tomorrow, for stepping up and doing what needed to be done. You're all right, JD. Kenny P. rocks. Oh, a Magic Cocoa Fund started by AS. So on a hot day like today, right when you come into Frontierland is one of the water refuel stations. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. You got to come in through one of these big bridges. You can't. I mean, I love the outer hub. I love how fast it is and discreet it is, but you gotta take advantage of these big bridges. All right, I'm gonna rip through here. I'm gonna pop back in for a little Sleeping Beauty sneak peek. Here we are. It's quiet. Oh, is that a line? Can I navigate through Stroller City, Bamalam? I can. Friends, I want to thank you for taking this lap around Disneyland with me on this monumental day of all of our out-of-state citizens being free to return to their happy place, as well as everybody able to show their happy face. I didn't want to get too wild today. I didn't want to make it antics and shenanigans. I like those streams. I like inventing things like the Lion King. or last one to leave. I like the stunt streams when I crushed the Easter egg tournament. But sometimes, on days like today, it's just my honor to sit back, be your tour guide, and just walk you through every path, every corridor, to allow you to feel, hopefully, like you got to be here today and like you got to experience this joyous celebration, which is one giant step towards Disneyland returning to that normalcy. That's the Canoe Brigade. That means the canoes have been attesting. Spotted. Canoe Brigade. We seen it. Oh, it is hot. All right, I can take one of my other favorite quiet spots. Yes, one of my other favorite quiet spots up here on the patio. Hopefully you'll get one of those tables, but this table is available. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water and read a couple of comments. Holly Butler, trying to break my heart, talking smack about Launch Bay, knowing that that's my favorite attraction. How dare you, Holly? I thought we were closer than that. She says they've been using it as a cast snack area, but she has heard the rumor wrong. They're actually turning it into a giant cantina. You heard it here first. Launch Bay will be opening as Oga's East. One giant Oga's Cantina coming this fall. Holly's like, hey, I'm just answering a question. I'm just trying to help you, you idiot. I'm just trying to help because you're not reading any of these comments, you rude psycho. Let me see if I can get the second phone going. I don't know if it's charged. I'll see if I can get it ripping. I thought that I didn't charge it. We'll see. Hold down. Oh! We have the apple. We have the apple. No, I thought the second phone was dead. We had a family staying with us, and my wife's cousin went to bed last night in my office, and I wasn't able to charge the... Oh, it's got power. Baby phone's got power. All right, I'm going over to the Fast Pass. Travis, what's up, Boba Fetting? For you when you're ready to hit that Dole Whip. Woo! All right, I'm loading up. Oh, come on. Let me get it on the Wi-Fi. Let me log this into the Wi-Fi. I accept your terms, Bobby Chapstick. I will accept your terms in exchange for your internet. All right, let's go over to Discord, the home of Club 1313. Thank you guys so much. Oh, Fast Pass. I see some comments. Bricky, how about wearing some Google Glass and walking around the park? Wow. I'm so glad I pulled this out of my bag. And then Gary goes, my favorite part about this phone bit is you're doing all of this for that joke that's above. Breeze does ask a real question. What's the percentage of mask wearers? So out in the Esplanade, it looked to be, I would say maybe 30 to 45% of the people were wearing masks in the Esplanade. But I think people coming into Disneyland get into the magic. And I would say that it's probably 10 to 20% inside Disneyland. That seems to be the way it is. I see Lauren F is typing over in the Fast Pass, which is a benefit of becoming a member of Club 1313. If you want to support the content, that's a great way to not only support the content, but become a part of a rad community. Lauren says, did you hear Kenny P announce the marching band is returning on Friday? Well, skirt. I will be here Friday. I will be here Friday, and so will you. I'll be doing a live stream from the park on Friday to take all of you with me. So yes, we will see the band. I also saw fireworks are coming back, and I will for sure be here for one of those opening nights of fireworks to show you guys the fireworks. Anna says, will you be going to DCA today or just Disney? I think I'm going to just hang out in Disneyland today. I think I'm going to do a lap, and when we get to the end of the lap, I'm going to stay here till about 9 o'clock and just live. I'm going to ride some rides, hang out with some friends, go hang out with Katie and Spencer. Got a good friend in from out of town that I want to rip the park with, so I'm going to be living in the park today. Brooke says, the magic is back. Appreciate the stream, Bricky. Have fun and stay safe, my man. Treat yourself. Thanks, Brooks. I appreciate it, bud. Take my sip. Kicking myself for being in the mobile order at Gibson and miss saying hi to Bricky last week. You know, Cinder, when the ice cream's a-calling, the ice cream's a-calling. He's a maniac, that's for sure. That felt good. I literally just poured water over me and didn't even flinch. That's how hot my skin is. Mermaid Ricky. Oh, man. Let's, let me get back to reading some of these comments here. Holly said, if you see Philander, spray him with water. I can only imagine what his guests might think of that. All right, let me open up water bottle number 2. You're my favorite influencer. You know, Mike, that can be your opinion of Best Life and Beyond, but they've been very, very nice to me. They've been very nice to me. They have helped my channel grow, and they have included me in their group of friends, and it has felt nice to be amongst some of my peers. So if that's your opinion, agree to disagree. But if someone is nice to me, that's what I got to judge them by in the real life. So thank you for sharing your opinion. Hopefully you can respect mine. Oh, Mike Anderson, you're going to play that game, huh? Well, that's fine. That's fine. I will say, in complete honesty, because you will not blackmail me, sometimes when you meet people in the real world, it changes how you perceive them in the virtual world, Mike Anderson. So I will be honest, I wasn't a big watcher of their channel, but when they befriended me and I got to meet them as people and saw how nice they were to me and how welcoming they were to me, it definitely changed my perspective on their channel. It made me enjoy it more by knowing them. I would say I liked Mr. Cheesy Pop, but as Max and I became friends, I enjoyed his channel more. And I would say getting to meet Justin Scard helped me better understand his presence and how he does his videos. Getting to interview Justin Scard helped me really appreciate that out of all of us, he's probably the best filmmaker. So what I'll say to you, Mike Anderson, one, I was dumb for sharing an opinion with you because you're obviously not a good friend that you're going to blab. But opinions change. I will always admit when I'm wrong, and I love being wrong because when you are wrong, that means that you're evolving and you're becoming somebody who is open-minded, changing your perceptions. Maybe if I said something bad about Best Life and Beyond, I was jealous and envious of how their channel was taking off. That could be what it is. Maybe the problem wasn't with them, maybe the problem was with me, and I'm man enough to admit that. So if you want to try to blackmail me that you know something I said, I'll say it all myself. Nobody can hold me back. And you know what? It has been awesome to see my little baby channel get embraced by the Disney vlogging community because what could Best Life get from me? What could Dylan Theme Park Obsession get from me? I don't have a big audience to give them. If anybody's using anybody, it would be me using them. And that's not how I roll. So there you go. You want to start some shit, I'll always finish it. Yeah, Justin's channel, Justin's video definitely scared me the other day, seeing that he was talking about having his health problems. I know I don't have to explain myself. I know that I don't, but I like living a life of transparency. And I like explaining myself because I think when somebody admits that they were jealous and they were wrong, it only shows an example of how others should be. I don't have it all figured out, guys. And I know that you don't think that I do. But I'm a living, breathing person, and I'm going out into the world meeting new people. And if people prove me wrong, then I love to be proved wrong. I actually am never afraid to get wrong or guilt or jealousy. Those are all natural emotions that we go through. But one thing that I wouldn't do is what Mike Anderson did, is betray a trust. I don't do that. You tell me something, it stays with me. All right, enough said. So glad that I stopped to read comments. Let's cruise on. Excuse me, can I cut through here? Thank you so much. All right, let's keep our tour up. Let's cruise through Adventureland and keep this awesome tour going. Oh man, Bingo Barbecue is smelling delicious. Smelling real good through here. I heard today, I don't know this for certain because I've just been out living my life, but I heard today that they did away with the virtual queue for Indiana Jones. So I can't confirm that myself. I just have seen the chatter, which I'm sure that's got a lot of people highly speculating, because I know a lot of people are expecting all the attractions, the major attractions, to go in that direction. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how all of that plays out. That's kind of the fun thing about coming right now, is just, you know, every trip has noticeably looked a little bit different. But I always think that this is the shot that gives you the view of what exactly we're working with. I think that view always gives you the good idea, because that's just where so many people are taking off to go in various different directions, and kind of feel like it's always a good barometer of things. There you can see that the Pirates line is still pretty lengthy, taking up a lot of room there. All right, let's wander through the corridors of New Orleans Square. It's going to be interesting to see what they do at this spot. If they put food in here, it's not, I don't know if you guys remember this store, but it's not that big. And you already sometimes will get people sort of spilling out here to get into the Blue Bayou. So it makes sense that there is kitchens around here to provide, because I'm pretty sure the same kitchen for Blue Bayou is also the same kitchen for Club 33. So yeah, they could definitely fit in another food area because they have the facilities. But man, I would be real cautious about how easily that could back things up. All right, let's keep working our way on the edge of New Orleans Square. Excuse me, sir. Healthy beignet line. Healthy beignet line, not too bad. Uh-oh. It's a lot of staff up there. Hopefully that doesn't mean there's train problems. I think everybody has a newfound total appreciation for the Disneyland Railroad. All right, let's work our way around the backside here. I'm just going to go down low. I'm going to take the low road. Get a little bit more off that beaten path. This area has been getting pretty congested recently for Haunted Mansion, kind of overflowing to where Pirates begins. Be interesting to get back on those and see exactly how much of the indoor facility that they're using. All right, let's rip to the right. Do a little shortcut, or maybe it's the long cut, but I don't know if it's the short path or the long path, but I know it's the right path. Oh, my favorite spot in all of Disneyland. Woo. Woo, it is hot, hot, hot. Look at that head sweat. One of my favorite spots in all of Disneyland is back here. Look at that beautiful view of sailing ship Columbia. The secret path. Hydration, more of a shade break. It'd be a little hard to get my water out. You know what? It should be a hydration break. I don't think there's a reason to rename Fowler's Harbor due to Splash Mountain. It's paying tribute to one of the men that built the park, Admiral Joe Fowler's position and how Disneyland got built and his perspective that was different than Walt's. And because he was a former military man, he kind of knew how to push back on Walt's idealism and say, hey, what are we doing here? Are we building a little city or are we building an amusement park? Because amusement parks fall apart quickly, but if we build a little city, it'll go the long haul. And I think 66 years later, we understand that Admiral Fowler was correct. And at the same time, Walt was correct for listening to him. So, love those little markers. All right. Let's move on. I just realized that I've not heard the safety protocol message today that typically will bust in. Look at this table. All right, taking it. Taking it. Can't say no to it. Can't resist. Woo. Crushing vibes. Oh, man. Holly says, cause they disposed of the safety protocol. Yep, it's done. Safety's over. Everybody's safe now. Oh my God, the breeze feels fantastic on my sweaty back here. Will you ride it today? Will I be riding Splash Mountain today? No, I don't think I will. I have too much camera equipment on me to maybe get wet like that. I'm a table hopper. You got it. Oh, safety dance time. I wish. Yeah, I do the bottom of my face. There was a rumor going around that I just had from here up, but ta-da, there it is. What are you going to eat today? I have some food reserved from Docking Bay 7. I have some food reserved from Bingo Barbecue. And I think there might be a Oga's Cantina appearance in my afternoon. How long am I streaming? I'm going to probably just stream until about 1:30. I'm pacing myself to be fully around the park in 90 minutes. Been hiding the impeccably manicured beard. My beard guy does a good job. Every 3 weeks, I go high and tight, get my beard trimmed, and get all the old man hairs cut off my ears. Yeah, yesterday was really unsafe, guys. And now today, it's incredibly safe. Funny how it works that way. I don't typically eat the vegan options because I'm not vegan. I just eat the options that are made available to me. So don't really have an opinion on the vegan options. If you are vegan, more power to you. But I just eat inside of my own diet. I do know a lot about the gluten-free options because my wife has celiac disease. And so I've tasted everything, but I still just buy, regular bread for me. Let me see what's that coming in. I don't put any products in my beard. Well, I take that back. After I put stuff in my hair. What's up, brother?
What's up, Ricky?
After I put stuff in my hair, because it's on my hands, I just do this. I just do that. But I don't, like a beard wax or anything. Nah, that's not me. Au naturel. Hey, Leonie, you're going to be here Friday, right? We're going to get to IRL for the first time. How safe does it feel here? I mean, I'm fully vaccinated, and I believe in science. So if you're fully vaccinated and you believe in science, should feel pretty safe, right? I mean, I know there's talk of variants and all that stuff, which is why I wish everyone would get vaccinated, because we could just get rid of it and it couldn't keep building and transforming. But let's just hope that this is the right thing to do and we don't look back on it as a silly day. But at some moment, got to get back to living your life, right? So I've just been following the rules appointed to me by the people that run my city and my state, you know? They don't tell me how to YouTube and how to make podcasts, so I'm not gonna tell them how to run a municipality or a huge city, you know? It's just kind of, you know, I do my thing really well, and I try to trust those that they'll do their thing really well. All right. Holly says, want people to get vaccinated as I don't have to be nervous about having people around my 4-year-old. I understand, Holly. And Holly, you got a handsome man that comes to the park 12 days a week who's around a lot of people. So I'm sure we want to keep that stud of a man healthy. And yeah, I mean, don't the one who gave him butter cake last week. So, you know, I can't be trusted around Philander. Bad influence, bad dietary influence. All right, let's move on here. Protect my magic man. Disney fan. I'm just skipping through the comments, man. It's hot here. I have sweat in my eyes. I can't catch all the comments. I've apologized several times. I do the best that I can. Oh yeah, the place in my neighborhood has sick food that Philander and I had lunch at last week. All right, let's get back to cruising. Let's get back to crushing. Oh, one more chat. Let me just read that. I want to say hi to all the super chatters. Let's see here. What'd you write? Come back to me. Come back. Sean says, thanks for the live stream today, Bricky. If you get a chance to head back over, could you see if Blue Bayou has any walk-up availability? Oh, I'm sorry. I will not be cruising back that way. I have a course. That I'm on to hit my time and to make my lunch reservations. I'm waving. People are waving back. That's great. Water people always wave. Love good boat people. Good boat etiquette. Go Bills.
Hey, thank you.
All right. Let's hit some Critter Country. And then we're off to that newfangled Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. All right, we're just gonna go down. Ooh, add that one into the Bricky Spills collection. I shot a video over in DCA, and I'm just talking into the camera, and over my left shoulder, this guy bit the dust so insanely hard. I mean, like crazy hard, this guy bit the dust. And the video had been posted for like days, and this brilliant woman watched the video, and she just goes, wow, I can't stop thinking about if that guy's okay that fell behind you. I was, what is she talking about? So I went to the timestamp that she put up, and sure enough, there was just an epic spill that she had caught that nobody else had paid attention to. And I've probably watched it 100 times since she pointed it out to me, so. Fascinating. I do this series of videos where I go to each land seasonally, so 4 times a year, where I will just film that specific land. And when I kicked off the season, the spring season, I brought people over to this waterfall, and I can't believe how many people told me they didn't know this waterfall was here and that they felt like they had never really fully explored Critter Country. And I have to say, between these doors opening and the breeze that comes off of that, it's like air conditioning in this spot, just totally hitting you. So if you want a cool spot to hang out, this bench is outdoors, but it feels like you're air conditioned because that water is creating wind. There's AC pumping out of Winnie, and definitely right here. When I do my best benches of Disneyland video, this one's gonna make the cut. hello, old friend, you're open. And I can walk in without a mask on. Wow. My first indoor walking into a shop, not waiting in a line, no stickers, no mask. Wow, wow. Woo. Pepper? Is that you? Pepper's ghost, is that you? I found him. I found Pepper's ghost. Wow. He's hideous because he's from the afterlife. Is that you, Pepper? Oh, the AC in here feels fantastic. Any Splash Mountain merch? No, none that I see. None that I see. I wonder if there's a pin. Would there be a Splash Mountain pin?
Let's go another right. Let's go another right.
I love this pin. I have that pin on my desk. Love that steamboat. Let's see. Is there a Splash Mountain pin? As I quickly breeze the selection. Does it still exist in form of merchandise? I bought a Rainbow Mickey shirt over the weekend so that I could show my support for love, regardless of definition. I don't see anything. That old log might have finally floated through the history books. All right, let's pop out of here. Oh, there you are, Heat. There you are. One last land to crush. All right, so I lied. I'm going to run over 130. One last land to crush. Let's go through a fully free Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Hopefully if we go through there, even Kylo Ren will have his mask off and we can see his true identity as Ben Solo. Or maybe we'll just see a John Bodega Stormtrooper, headless Stormtrooper. Hey, I thought we could take these off today. No, silly, you're a Stormtrooper. You always have to keep it on. Speaking of Justin Scard, who let's all keep our fingers crossed that our bud Justin, who has spent thousands of hours entertaining us all. Let's hope that Justin is dealing with just like a little scare and nothing serious. And I know that it would mean a lot to him if you went and watched his video, 2 videos back, where he showed the history of the Indian village that used to live here. That's the proper term for that time period. I know that he worked really, really hard on that video, and Justin's a phenomenal filmmaker in this genre. And I know a lot of times we work really hard on videos that because they're not the new chicken sandwich, or shall I say, clickin' sandwich, they don't really get the views or the love that maybe you hope they would have gotten by putting all the extra hours of editing into it. So I don't know why I'm sending anybody to Justin's channel, because he's huge and I'm teeny tiny. But if for some reason the algorithm skipped you on that one and you didn't see it, it is a really, really enjoyable 40-minute watch. So hopefully Justin will be popping back up soon on YouTube with a video called It was all for nothing. That would be ideal. As you've noticed a lot of times in videos, this is my preferred way into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I think that this is the best entryway because of how it tells a 3-act story, a 3-part story. And you know, every good movie is comprised of 3 major acts. Star Wars is a repetition of 3 trilogies. So the idea that the land would follow the same structure as the films, as the trilogies, divided up into 3 regions, well, that's just too much attention to detail for me to ignore and for me not to appreciate. So coming in through the quiet, bit crazy, almost religious feeling resistance area, it's my preferred entryway because I can still remember opening weekend coming through here and just thinking, oh my Lord, I'm on the other side of those gates. And the first time you see those rocks, you're excited. And then that excitement just keeps building. This is what I would refer to as the pleasure delayers entryway. If you're an instant gratification person, then you'll probably pick one of the other ones that just dumps you right into it. But for me, as someone who loves story, who loves theming, the idea of building the story. And I would just remember walking through here and just being blown away by everything, and over the horizon, seeing the promise of just a little bit more. I can still remember this street like the first time that I walked through it. And I have to say, after being at Disneyland since 10 a.m., it is back to feeling very normal. Seeing all these smiling faces. And you know what? Quick shout out to the people that are still wearing their mask. Because I think America as a society, and this is not my place to say in a Disney live stream, but I think that it used to not be socially acceptable to mask up in our population, but I'm glad that it is now, and I hope that that stays, because sometimes if you're just not feeling well, or you're vulnerable, or maybe whatever reason you can't get the vaccine, or you're on a plane and you just don't want to get sick, or you're a teacher around lots of kids that are just little germ monsters, I do love now that people feel like, hey, I want to take this safety protocol. I want to wear this mask, and nobody's going to look at you weird for doing it. I remember when I lived in Toronto and I first was around Asian citizens that would wear the mask over their face. I didn't get it. And then I realized that they wore that to be polite, and it completely impressed me. So hopefully we all learned a lot, and seeing people still masked up, it doesn't make me think less of those people. In fact, it makes me respect those people. All right, let's cruise through here. And also, I believe in to each their own. Each their own inside of the rules. Do love the ceiling so much. This canopy is unbelievable design.
What's a little extra water, right?
All right. I'm going to take a small detour so that we can complete our lap in a truly epic destination. But I want to thank everybody for coming out, doing this live stream with me. I hope you have had fun today. I know there was a lot of curiosity going into what today would be like, and I'm very happy to be graced with the opportunity and the bandwidth and the lifestyle to be here to share it with you all. We're going to come around the backside of Batu. You can see some of the locals there gathering and talking. Phenomenal wardrobe. It just never, ever stops impressing me how beautifully this land is designed. Oh, I see a couple of guys that decided to still wear their mask. All right, let's work our way around this final corridor. And once we find ourselves in front of the Millennium Falcon, we will have discovered every path except for Main Street. Originally, I was going to start at the gates and come through, but I just got sucked into sitting on a bench and watching everybody smile in front of the castle, and I just couldn't rip myself away from it. And I have a feeling that I'll be back there to do it some more today because it just felt so awesome in front of that symbol. Seeing everybody celebrate what a huge victory this is, not only personally for each of us, but for Disneyland, for Anaheim, for Orange County, for California, for the US. Look at that, Chewie is at the Falcon, which is awesome. Place never gets old. Never ever gets old. You always see something new, always experience something new, learn to see things in different ways. What a time. What a time. Friends, thank you so much for taking this lap around the park with me. I apologize for not being able to be more active with the chat, but as I explained, it is really, really bright out here. That is the pitfall of doing this during the day. And also when it's 90 degrees and you have a constant drip of sweat in your eyes. But hopefully you enjoyed seeing everything and keeping each other company. If you want to become a part of our amazing Disney community, consider becoming a member over at club1313.com or just hit subscribe. It's free, and ring the bell because every time I'm at the park, I always do go live, providing a window into the magic for you. I will be here again on Friday, where we will do another stream, rip through the parks, and have a good time. But I want to thank everybody for showing up. And about that little conversation that we had over the Tiki Room, I just want to say, sorry, but not sorry. Sorry that the vibe might have gotten ruined, but not sorry for standing up for myself and my ability to change. And I want to say sorry for being bitter about other YouTube channels and maybe being fast and loose with my opinions. and not fully judging books only by their covers and not really getting to know the people that make these channels. So Mike Anderson, Best Life and Beyond may be toxic positivity, but the behavior that you displayed here today is a category that is beyond that. I think that is really, really bad behavior. And to do that in a fun Disneyland stream, you're not my friend. You're not. And to me, this isn't about a popularity contest. Like, I'm not gonna kiss everybody's butt to build the channel as big as possible. I think everybody in Club 1313 knows that I am pretty honest, pretty transparent guy. And so to be friends with everybody, that's not my goal. But to be friends with the right people, that is my goal. So to everybody else, I hope you had fun today. I apologize that, that little thing happened. But I'm not gonna let somebody bully me or try to project things that I may or may not have said. And that's how I roll. Honesty is my brand, and I'm not gonna let somebody sort of bully me into something, and especially on people, judging people that he's never met before. I will admit, a lot of these YouTube channels, when you get to meet the real people, it changes the perspective or the perspective of the channels. And that is a lesson that I have learned. And, sometimes when we're feeling sorry for ourselves, we make bad decisions. I am human. Jealousy, envy, frustration, those are all real personality traits that we all have, especially when you're working so hard and when you want something so bad. Anybody who says they don't suffer from those things is just, quite honestly, not being honest with you. Anyways, I'm kind of going on too far with this, but I just wanted to address that because it was on my mind. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I hope you enjoyed this conversation, and thank you most importantly for being my friend. Those of you that get me, that understand me, you have no idea what it means to me that you decide to spend time with me inside of Disneyland, whether it be virtually or IRL. Friends, till the next time I see you with your entire face exposed, smiling and having fun inside of Disneyland, I'll see you back here on the channel with more updates. Thank you so much for watching, and apologies again for not being able to be more active with the chat. It was a hard visual day today. Thank you so much.